friends, welcome to our channel. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Hub. If this is your first time of stopping by, you are highly welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button up there and join the family. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back to watch our videos. Thank you guys. Please don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll be the first to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Okay, so guys, today I'm going to be teaching you how to make this beautiful top on the thumbnail. Without wasting of time, let's dive straight into the tutorial. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is that I already laid my fabric into two. So the measurements you'll be needing for this top are your bust measurement and the length of the top. Okay, for me, I'm going to be using 18 inches for the length. You can decide to use your half length, which is 16 inches. You can decide to use your under bust depending on how long you want your top to be. You can even extend it more. Okay, so for me, I'm going to be using 18 inches. Okay, so I'm going to be adding 1 inch to the upper part and 1 inch to the lower part. That is for the hemming allowance. I'm going to be folding half an inch inward, then fold another half an inch for the hemming allowance. Okay, so for the wideness of the clothes, okay, I'm going to be using my bust measurement. Okay, my bust is 37 inches and I'll be adding 3 inches for the seam allowance. So by the time we get to that point of stitching this cloth, you will know what I'm going to be doing with that 3 inches. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be marking my starting line. Okay, so this is going to be my starting line. Okay, remember you fold your clothes into two, fold your fabric into two like this. Okay, I'm folding mine into two like this. Okay, after marking my starting line, I'm just going to go ahead and mark the length of the top. Remember I said I'm using 18 inches, so 18 plus 1 inch for the upper hemming allowance and 1 inch for the lower hemming allowance. 20 inches all together. So that's 20 inches all together. I'm going to be marking 20 inches like this. Okay, so this is me just marking 20 inches. I'll place it here like this and also mark my 20 inches so that it will be easy for me to connect these points together. Remember I said you can make it you can reduce the length or even increase yours. Okay, it depends on your preference. Okay, so I'm just going to be connecting these points together to create a straight line. Okay, so this is me just connecting my lines like this. So after that, this is the length. So for the wideness of the clothes, the breadth of the clothes, I'm going to be marking my bust plus 3 inches. My bust is 37 plus 3 inches, that is 40 inches. So 40 divided by 2, you know I'm folding my clothes in two pieces. Okay, so I'm going to be dividing my measurement by 2. So let's assume you are folding yours in 4 places. You're going to be dividing your measurement by 4. So for me, I'm going to be dividing my measurement by 2. For this top, you have to fold by 2. Okay, fold your fabric into 2. So that is 20 inches. I'm going to be marking my 20 inches from this part here. Okay, so this is 20 inches all the way. I'm just going to mark it across 20 inches. I'll come to this point also and mark my 20 inches. Okay, so I'll come here also and repeat the same thing so that it will be easy for me to connect my points together. So I'm just connecting my points together like this. Okay, connecting my points together. Just watch me closely. So after that, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this out. Okay, I'm not going to be opening this part. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Just going to cut all the way, all the way, all the way. So also cut this part. So this is me just cutting and cutting. So guys, if you are deriving value from this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join this family. Okay, this amazing family. Okay, thank you very much. So this is me just cutting and cutting. So once I'm done cutting, I'll set this aside. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be marking 14 inches by 1.5 inches. Okay, 40 inches by 1.5 inches. So this is me. I'll just start marking 1.5 inch. I'm going to be using this to create the drawstring. Okay, so just mark like this, all the way, all the way, all the way. So I'm just going to go ahead and connect my points together also, like this. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut. Cut this out. Sorry, before I cut, let's check the breadth. So this is 20.5. I'm going to make it 20 inches. You know, 20 in two places, that's 40 inches. So I need 40 inches for this. Okay, I'm just going to cut. And I'm going to cut this. Alright, so this is it. Alright, friends, for this piece I'm going to be using it to create the design in front. So it's measuring 3, this is 3.5, and this part is measuring 8.5, 3.5, 8.5 by 14.5. okay, 14.5, 3.5, 8.5. okay, and I have 2 pieces of it. Okay, now guys, let's move to the sewing of this beautiful top. The first thing I'm going to be doing is that I'm going to be hemming this part by 1/4 inch. I fold another 1/4 inch. I'll hem this part, I will hem this part, hem this part, I will leave this part. Okay, let me explain again. I'm going to hem this part and hem this part, and I'm going to hem this part also, then I will leave this part. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the same thing to this both piece. Okay, so after that, this one I'm going to fold it into 2 and sew by 1/2 inch. Okay, after that I'm going to turn it inside out. So for this main piece, I'm going to be hemming the upper part by 1 inch. I'll fold in 1/2 inch like this, and I will fold another 1/2 inch, and I will hem all the way around like this. For this part, I'm going to also do the same thing, 1/2 inch, another 1/2 inch, and I'm going to hem all the way. So for this part, which is the length, I'm going to be folding 1/2 inch and 1 inch. That was the reason I added the 3 inches. I'm going to be using 1.5 inch to hem this part and 1.5 inch to hem this other part. Okay, so I will fold 1/2 and 1. I'll do the same thing, 1/2, 1/2 and 1. So I'll go ahead and hem all of them, then I'll come back to show you the next step. So friends, I've gone ahead to hem this one, this part, and the lower part. I did the same thing to this one, and I ran a loose stitch here. I'm going to be gathering this part, okay? I end this part, can you see? And I did the same thing to this part. The upper part, I end it, and the lower part, can you see? And this is the long drawstring. This is what we're going to be using for the drawstring, can you see? I've turned it inside and I also ironed it, okay? So the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to be gathering this. I'm going to be gathering this. I'll pick one of these and I'm going to be gathering it, okay? Gather it to your desired length. So for me, I'm going to be doing like 4 to 5 inches or even 3 inches, depending on how full you want it to be, okay? So I'll gather these like this. I think it's okay like this, okay? So I'm going to be marking from this line here, this stitch here. I'm going to be marking 1 inch away from it. You can mark 1 inch or 1.5 inch away from it, and I'm going to come down by 6 inches, okay? Like this. This is where I'm going to place this one. This is how I'm going to place it, okay? I'm going to sew it like this and flip it. I don't want these stitches, these ruffles showing up, okay? These rough edges, I don't want it to show. So I will stitch it this way down and I will flip it over like this. I will do the same thing to this other part. I'll gather it and I will do all of these. So I will come back to show you the final look of this. So friends, I've gone ahead to attach these ruffles, okay? So I ended up using 1.5 inch difference. I marked 1.5 inches from this line. Can you see? Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to go ahead and insert my string. This is what I'm going to use for the drawstring. Then watch me. I'll go this way. I'll go this way. When I get here, I'll enter this place and come back here, come out here, okay? I don't want this video too long. I'll come this way and come out here, then I'll enter and come out here, okay? I will do all of this and I'll come back to show you the next step. Guys, I've gone ahead to pass it, okay? I also attached my trimmings to it, okay? You can attach anything, you can use anything to design it, okay? So for this stopper, I'm just going to be using this to design this drawstring. I did this off camera, so I want to do this. So I'm going to be doing this in front of the camera so you see what I did. I folded this, okay? So I'll just pass it inside like this, okay? So I'm just going to pull it and pull it out. I'm just going to knot it. Create a knot. I'll knot it like this. And this is it, guys. So this is the final look of the stuff. So if this tutorial has been helpful to you, please subscribe to this channel and drop a comment. Don't forget to hit that bell icon so you'll be the first to get notified whenever we upload new videos. Please subscribe for more videos. My name is Esther and this is Q-Est Fashion Up. Don't stop learning, keep learning. Till I see you next time. Bye bye.